Oh, and first pitch crushing. Oh, man. Lean into it.
But let's get to someone who's also
The newest Dodger?
who's trying to get some big money, and that's Carlos Correa. So Jon Heyman has a podcast out. He's a baseball writer, and he pretty much said that the Carlos Correa is down between two teams now, the Dodgers and the Astros. Which, of course, I was like, oh, hell no. Wait, I can't do this. We can't do this. And a lot of Dodger fans, it's like 50-50 so far right now, on if we want them or not. So I want to get you guys' opinion first before I give mine, being a Dodger fan. So what do you guys think of Carlos Correa possibly being the Dodgers' new shortstop?
I think it's a perfect marriage with you guys. I feel like
Shut the hell up! All right.
No, I feel like the Dodgers. I don't feel like the Dodgers really need him. They have a middle infield. They have Lux. They have Turner. They have Taylor. They have it. That much money. I feel like at that point, are they just trying to get something just so they can say, look, we're relevant because people have been dogging them all off season for not spending?
Me personally, I've spoken to a lot of Dodger fans outside of our little platform here just to kind of get their idea, how they're feeling. And it seems like majority of them, they're not messing around with this. They don't want this at all. And I understand where they're coming from because.
But how many of them will have jerseys once he's on?
Yeah, it'll take a couple
Dodgers.
months and then they'll get used to it. But I think it would take a lot of joy away from, a Dodger fan to see, like, it would take joy out of the team's success because then you'll be like, man, but this motherfucker's winning too. Right. And, put yourself in this position, 2022, Dodgers win the World Series championship and Carlos Correa is like the hero of the team and he's up there holding the trophy. Like, that's going to make you feel a certain way, right, as a Dodger fan?
It is. Right. And I think that's a big reason why a lot of Dodger fans are like, oh, wait a minute, man, because on the fan side of it, you have a guy who admittedly cheated, right? A whole team who beat us for the championship that we should have won, right? Then he turns around once they get caught and he goes at our MVP at the time, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger said some strong things yesterday. He said the Astros stole the 2017 World Series from the Dodgers. What is your reaction?
Well, usually I don't have problems when people talk about 2017 and about what happened that year because honestly we're wrong. Everything that happened that year was absolutely wrong. And, we also show remorse for that because, we feel bad about everything that happened. We really feel bad about everything that happened in 2017. But the problem I have is when players go out there and they don't know the facts. They're not informed on the situation, and they just go out there in front of cameras and just talk. And with me, that doesn't seem right. It doesn't sit right at all. So when he talks about that we cheated for 3 years, I mean, he either doesn't know how to read, is really bad at reading comprehension, or is just not informed at all. But
he pretty much sticks his nose at us and other teams that he beat in that run, saying, "I don't care. All right, we won." And then he became like kind of a dick. For the last 2 years. He's just been like this kind of dick who's like, I don't care. We won it. If you're going to hate me, right? And then you turn around and say, let's put this guy on this team. Now, from a baseball executive standpoint, sadly, I get it. Because a lot of people, again, we said this before, Andrew Friedman plays 4D chess, right? When we're thinking about the obvious, he's thinking about years down the line, right? And the one thing that Carlos Correa can do very well is he can defend. He's somewhat a good defensive shortstop. But he can do the one thing, or he's willing to do the one thing that maybe Corey Seagers was not willing to do, and that's play third base. The Dodgers have a hole at third base after Justin Turner possibly leaves next year or retires, or who knows what's going to happen, right? Any way you shape it, the Dodgers are going to need a third baseman in 2023. The only way I see this happening is if Carlos Correa is willing to play third base either now or in the future, or something's up with Trea Turner. Maybe the Dodgers have soured on him since his playoff run with them last year. Maybe the rumors are true and Trea Turner does not want to play on the West Coast. He does want to go on the East Coast, possibly Florida, possibly, just closer to his home. But the way I see it, I feel like the only reason that they're talking to Carlos Correa is because he can play third base, and they're going to need a third baseman pretty soon.
Yeah. When it comes to management, dude, they're not tied to fandom like we are. They're calm, cool, collected. They're looking at what's best for the franchise.
Right.
And if they're gonna do this to make the team better, they're gonna do it regardless. They don't care, about the optics. But they do have to find a way to sell it to the fans, like kind of meet like middle ground, smooth it over to the fans. And there's a way they can do it. But if it happens, man, oh, you guys are gonna be really good because he is a spark plug.
And see, like, I've been having these thoughts since this rumor is getting bigger, and I'm just like, damn, this dude in Dodger Stadium being him, I'm like, the first couple of months is going to be weird because you're just going to be like, do I cheer? Do I boo? Do I not care? Like, and then I'm telling you, it's going to take one walk-off and him turn to the crowd and just going, and then it's going to be like, all right, man, he's ours now. Screw it.
He's
But
freaking hot.
I love him. I love him.